All hell kingdom of black supremacy. All hell kingdom of black supremacy. All hell kingdom of black supremacy. Kingdom was my God. At the end of the day, what I have been learning about is love. Having unconditional love. You know, as we grow up in life, or as we move in life, you know, we go through trials and tribulations. We go through headaches and sorrow just to build us and make us strong. So we can become unbreakable. We can become unmovable. We can become strength for what strength is supposed to look like. At the end of the day, we have to be supreme. We have to be in a moment of supreme love. You know, showing ourselves at the most depth. And just having understanding. You know, we always quick to point a finger or find a problem or look for a problem or make a problem. But the thing is, no one is perfect. No one is perfect. We go through trials and tribulations. We go through sorrows so we can fix it. So we can have understanding of what we shouldn't do. Because sometimes we just don't know. Sometimes we really just don't know. You know? So, you know, we have to seriously just sit down and think sometimes. And just understand ourselves. Understand our position. Understand what we're going through. And then absorb it. Be acceptance of that. We must stop judging ourselves, you know, from what the outside world judges. They might tell us that, you know, we're not shit, we're nothing, we're never gonna be nothing. But that don't mean that we have to actually believe that. You know, that don't mean that we actually have to endure that. That don't mean that we actually have to suck that energy up as though that's the all to end all. You know, what I learned in this life, people are miserable. And misery loves company. You know, and the fact that at times, you know, we're shining and we're feeling great. People see that. You know, but that don't mean we have to rub that in their faces though they're not. We should be with love and push out love. You know, push out the love that you have for yourself. You know, everybody may not be as strong as you. Everybody may not be able to hold it together like you. You know, but continuously to push it out, regardless to who you are, what's going on, and who you're around, and your environment that you live in. Push out love. You know, we're quick to, you know, be unhappy, you know, as soon as shit don't go our way. But why isn't shit going our way? Shit's not going your way because you're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting the supreme self that you are. The supreme being that God gave you to be. You're not trusting that. And at the end of the day, we have to trust harder. We have to love ourselves harder. You know, it's not really about trusting nobody else. It's about trusting yourself. You know, trust yourself. At the end of the day, it's not really nobody else in the world but you. So the fact that you're not trusting yourself, it shows a lot. You know, we're still thinking that it's all these people in the world when it's just you. It's just one person having an experience over and over again in many different ways, but we're experiencing it, trying to perfect it out, you know. But we're having all of the experiences to have understanding. And sometimes we look at it as though, oh, I'm better than everybody else. I'm better than that person. I'm better than this person. But in all actuality, you're not even better than yourself. Because you're not trusting yourself. You know? At the end of the day, gain more trust. And out of the trust will come love. You know? What I'm learning, and it's like you never want to stop learning. You never want to tell yourself that you know everything, that I've been learning and now I can teach. Baby, I'm not trying to teach nobody. I want to continue to learn. Because what I may have learned yesterday or a couple seconds to now can change within the moment. You know, we always so quick to try to teach or have this aspect of, I'm learning. I'm a devotee. I learn. I'm not trying to teach. You know, I'm trying to stay supreme on my stance. You know, teaching requires a little stance of an ego. And an ego is not something I want. An ego is not something I'm trying to endure. You know, I just want to have more understanding for myself and where my current self is in this world of myself. I want to have understanding of that. You know, for a lot of people, it's just about the money. You know, it's about the materialistic things you can gain. And it's like, yeah, we need that shit. But at the end of the day, it's not really going to get us far. You know, it's like some shit you need and some shit you don't need. You know, you need what you need to survive. Other than that, all the other shit you don't need. Yeah, but what I've been learning is just to let go. Sometimes you don't always need to answer to shit. You know, sometimes you don't always have to look for a problem or a suggestion or try to fix everybody. At my moment in time right now, it's like, fuck everybody. I'm still trying to fucking learn. If that's what you like to do, that's what I love. My mom used to tell me, if you like it, I love it. I don't care no more. I'm done with the fixing. I'm done trying to suggest. I want to be the example for how you're supposed to move. I shouldn't have to say shit. You know, I should become immune and not say shit no more. You know, because at the end of the day, everything don't need to be said. You know, we feel as though shit needs to be said, and it don't. You know, sometimes observation is a little bit more powerful than speaking or a verbal explanation. You know, I'm like, live and let live. If that's what you want to do, that's what you can do. But As far as getting myself all bent out of shape over some shit that I can't control or I'm trying to change, no. Only person I can change or control is myself. And that's what I'm gonna continue to do. Not really worried about the next person. I'm not really worried about, you know, what they can handle or, you know, what they're trying to do or, nah. I just want to be the most supreme devotee as I can when it comes to Kingdom of Black Supremacy. Everything else, I don't give a fuck about anymore. You know, and it might sound harsh, but sometimes we have to actually worry about ourselves and our devotion. You know. But yeah, like I was saying, I just want to have more understanding. Like, it's like I'm willing to live or let live. You know, no more questions. No more questions. I'm just going to observe. You know, I think that's the best medicine when it comes to, you know, having an understanding. You can't really ask questions. You just have to observe. You know, it's not really about what's going on at that moment. It's just really about the understanding. You know, the unconditional love of understanding inside of that devotion. You know, everything's not gonna get an answer. Everything's not gonna, you know, get an explanation, as you can call it. We just have to continue to just keep pushing and understand ourselves. And through understanding ourselves, we should understand more to what we want to understand. You know, it's more so of just like a waiting game, being patient, having patience. You know, you know, and just being patient with yourself. You know, if you're patient with yourself, you should be able to be patient with everybody else. You know, I had cut my hair, and I was so hyped into making it grow fast, and you know, making it, you know, grow fast and be super long and curly. And I just had to have patience. You know, through patience came understanding. And by me being patient with my hair, I understand what worked for my hair and what didn't work for my hair. And the reason why my hair wasn't growing or growing as fast as it was supposed to be growing is because of the stuff I was putting in there. You know, I was being very observant and patient with my hair, you know, because we're constantly trying to speed things up, especially when it comes to our hair. Oh, I want it to grow, I want it to do this, I want it to do that, and it's like, just have patience. Just have patience. You know, things may not come when you want it to come, but they're coming. It's coming. You know, at times I have to just, myself, I get sometimes frustrated, you know. I get like a little frustrated, and it's like, why are you getting frustrated? Why are you rushing shit? I had to ask myself that. Why are you forcing things when you don't have to force shit? You just be patient. And everything that you want shall come to you. You know, white supremacy tells us to rush. You gotta give everything in a rush. Do this, go do that. Hurry up for it's gone. Just breathe And everything's gonna be okay. You know, everything don't need a rushing. Just take your time for certain things. You know, like, I was so very, overprotective about my skin, and about it clearing up. And now, what I'm saying, it's not perfect, but it's a lot clearer than what it was. Putting the right stuff on there, just being patient, not rushing, not scrubbing your skin off your face. But yeah, just being patient. Like, this has been a long road for me, and I don't tend to stop no time soon. I just want to have more understanding of myself, so I'll be able to, I know how to handle my outside world, my surroundings, to where it is not handling me. I want to have more understanding for patience, just more understanding of love. What's the depths of love, and not just loving because somebody's doing something for me, not just loving because somebody's giving me attention, not just loving because that's what I want. I just want to have loving for all those things and beyond. I want to love even when I'm getting upset. Even though I do, but I'm just saying. I wanna love. I wanna find that real love inside of me. If how can I how can I love someone else if I have not completely loved all of me and loved every depth, everything, every crest, every side, every curve, every bump, every piece of hair, every cell in my body. I need to love all that before I can love someone else. And love it unconditionally. Not if, it might not work properly, it might not work like I want it to work, but just work, and work on working. If that even made it sense, but okay. But just work on loving, and loving working. But yeah, that's my message today for everybody else in the world. Just love more. Just love more. You don't always have to have an explanation of loving. I just want to be an example of love, regardless to what's kind of, love it is, but always unconditional love. Always unconditional love. I want to fully unconditionally love myself without anything stopping it. Anything trying to move it. Like, I want to always love myself, regardless to what's going on, and who I'm around, and where I'm at. That's important to me. Because if I can do that, if I can pull that off and stay in the midst of that, then I can love unconditionally everybody around me, regardless to what they're going through or what I'm going through. But at the end of the day, just spread out more love. Push more love. Regardless to who you are. You may not get what you want all the time, giving people love, but just still push it out. Push out that freedom of love. Love don't cost anything. It's free. It's like the new freedom. Love is the new freedom. Being free. Loving for free. Without any boundaries. Without having to give a person anything, without having to do something for a person, without having to make a person smile, without having to just love. You know, you might not get it right away, but you shall get something in return for just loving. You know, King Noble is my God forever. Forever shall be a devotee and show my devotion in the devotional kingdom. I shall serve him forever, and forever shall I serve. You know, forever will I love him and have unconditional love for him and float in a blissful cloud of happiness inside the rim of nirvana, just loving and support. Make sure you go join his website at www.kingnobleBlackSupremacy.com and sign up and go watch his free enlightenment classes, even though you don't have to be signed up to watch them. But go sign up and make sure you donate at our Cash App at $WillBlack5. Make sure you donate and don't hate. You know, it's easier to hate and to fear, but it's hard to love. So we must step into the realm of love, regardless of what circumstances it is. Just love. Constantly pushing out love. Like I said, it's harder to love, but it's easy to fear and hate and be angry. It's hard to forgive, but it's easy to retaliate. Have love.